Thank you so much for joining Journal of the Scots and my Star Wars review series. A great pack today. Elite Praetorian Guard Battle Pack from the movie Last Jedi, set number 75225. And it came out in 2019, actually early, it was January, I believe, and lasted all of a year as it was discontinued December 2019. And as you can see here, this looks more than just the battle pack itself. So I do have the complete Elite Praetorian Guard. There were a total of 8 of them. They fought in pairs, so 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. And at first, like much of the Star Wars Lego community, I was a little upset that oh, and I forgot this guy right here. Can't forget him. The uh, First Order Stormtrooper that was included as well. So in each of the set, you got 2 flatheads, a pointed is Elite Praetorian Guard, and then of course a First Order Stormtrooper. And it was a unique First Order Stormtrooper that was only in a couple of sets. So it was in the Advent Calendar set, the Kylo Ren shuttle, and then I believe in one other foil pack, so it's not a very common variant of the Stormtrooper or just even First Order Stormtrooper, and it's maintained a little bit of value, and because this one, the only other difference is the more rounded face, so depending on your preference, this may be to your liking. But again, so this one originally was same as most of the other battle packs, although they are, who knows if they'll stay that $15 price point, but this one was at the time. I believe one of them I purchased with a promo, and then I was in on this one for when it was discounted on my second pack. And I really thought, at first, again, like I was saying, the LEGO community was kind of against this battle pack because it only came with 3 plus the Stormtrooper. However, as I kind of researched it, what the Lego group kind of did in Star Wars, so it'd be Lucasfilms that kind of runs the calls on these packs. I thought it was pretty genius because there are 8 total Praetorian guards that were part of the presence that kind of helped be the bodyguards, if you will, of Snoke. And so it was genius that 2 of them came in the throne room, and then you got 2. If you purchase 2 additional battle packs, it essentially would help you complete your Praetorian Guard collection. And so some people were upset that you had to buy multiple battle packs to accomplish that. Like, why didn't they include 4 of the Praetorian guards on the Snoke's throne room, and then do a complete 4 guards to complete it with the battle pack. At the end of the day, the battle packs are army builders, so you should assume at some level. I do think it's good. I do have a handful of extra First Order Stormtroopers. I feel like you really can never have enough stormtroopers. So if they were going to do the math and they included Rey plus Kylo Ren plus Snoke plus the 2 Praetorian guards, and they're trying to keep the price under $100 for the Snoke's throne room. I think that makes sense. Otherwise, I think they would have had to gone over the $100 price point. Then people would have complained about that. So, in that set, they had a hard time even selling. And again, I do have that. I haven't reviewed it. Maybe at some point I will rebuild it and review that at a later time. So it's holding its value pretty well. I think it's starting to slowly creep up. I don't foresee this getting a bump in terms of how their usage in canon, some more backstory. Suppose it's possible in The Mandalorian could touch on it. If we ever get to the backstory of the Knights of Ren or Snoke or anything like that. Although I have a feeling that Lucasfilm is kind of done with this sequel storyline to an extent. They might dabble in it here and there. So I don't think that these are going to, just drastically rise in value. However, they are, the First Order Stormtrooper, like I had mentioned, is fairly unique. Let's see, double check. Yep, angry face clone. What do you know? There you go. Um, the other piece of these just really cool. I mean, they are kind of like that samurai type look. This is very much looks like a Sith. So, I kind of originally thought these guys were force sensitive and some sort of a cool, Sith-like character. At the end of the day, they're just like, martial artists. They were human. We didn't show any of their faces. They're all just kind of blank, but they're just really, really good fighters. The armor that they wore was resistant to lightsaber battles. However, it's not totally foolproof, as the movie proved, with them. Spoiler alert, getting killed off in one amazing fight scene, probably one of the better fight scenes on the entire sequel. So, a couple other things about the set is really nice. I appreciated this build for one, coming with a nice little droid. I think this is a great figure, and it was meant to be training them because they're basically training. They knew that they would come up against a Jedi at some point, so they're training them for fighting with Jedi. Unfortunately, they're not at the level of the Mandalorians, and it's just um, lightsaber resistant and not foolproof like Beskar armor is. They included this nice little weapon mount, which is great, and it's movable. So I can go right here, just like this. Then this guy, he can kind of prop up here, and these guys can kind of duke it out up here on the platform. So just like so. I'm sure I really appreciate them trying to create some sort of a play feature. The other piece is just it literally looks the part. It's good to get those extra parts in such an inexpensive set. And if you were to buy a bunch of them, I feel like not all is lost. I do feel like you could then expand out Snoke's throne room to an extent. And at some point, maybe I'll build a mock around Snoke's throne room. The other piece is that the battle pack, the figures all had the legs versus the Snoke's throne room, which they had the full skirts. Oh, it keeps falling down. There we go. So these are the Snoke's throne room style. I know a lot of people complained about that. I mean, I think having like two of them that way isn't bad. I know there are some folks that just didn't like it at all, which meant that you would have had to buy a third battle pack to just rid yourself of the skirts. I just don't see myself doing that. I think this is fine as is. The last piece that I would point out is that um, these weapons are really pretty spectacular. Very cool way to get the red lightsaber hilts. And then there's just a lot of fun blades of different sorts. You see in here, they had some different stuff as well. Here I really like that they had some of the depictions of these from the movie. So I thought that was really good. They probably, again, it's a bummer they did stud shooter for this guy, but what can you do? The kid's got to play. So that's all for this review of the Praetorian or the Elite Praetorian Guard Battle Pack. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, in the comments, let me know what you think of the sequels and was this one of your favorite battle scenes? So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next Star Wars review.